Hello and welcome to another video. It is the February planning video, and in these videos I generally like to plan my upcoming month together with you. And I do this by using several different methods. So actually yesterday I spent a lot of time kind of going through my Asana boards and organizing all of my client tasks that are assigned to me and making sure that it kind of aligns with the month of February, since the first part of the month starts on like a weird week, so that way we can get up and going on the 5th. So making sure that everything is in line with that. A lot of components are included when it comes to bookkeeping, and so there's some sort of like moving parts to it as well, and so I like to capture that when I am working in Asana and with my Google Calendar, making sure that I have enough time on the days where I have meetings to get the tasks done that are assigned to me. One of the things I like to do while I'm working on this is to think about the previous month and what kind of like went down. January actually hit me really hard, and I had some family things going on that took me out for a couple of days. So it was a very challenging month, and I would never want to repeat that ever again. But thankfully we're on the other side of it and we're coming out of it. And yeah, so I'm just thinking ahead about February and everything that's going on during this month. Of course, there's Valentine's Day, so if you celebrate, just a heads up, Valentine's Day is coming, and yeah, to be prepared for that. I think what we'll do for Valentine's Day is keep it pretty low key this year since we are planning a wedding. So there's also that kind of component that's happening in my life right now as well. So yeah, lots of different layers in my life. But when I do my planning on my paper calendar like this, I typically like to start with what my movement goals are. I am trying to focus on my health and making sure that I'm taking my health into my hands, and I'm going to the gym, and I'm, getting all of my doctor's appointments taken care of. And yeah, so I have a very, very strong focus on health this year. So that is kind of like my larger overall goal. I know it's going to take a couple of years to get to the healthy point that I want to get to. And so I'm definitely in it for the long haul. So anyways, that's why I like to start my month out with what my movement goals are. These include like strength training, swimming, yoga, and walking. I have been doing pretty good with walking every day, so I'd like to keep that up. Most of the time I'm going on a walk after lunch, which is really helpful in terms of getting outside, getting some sun in my eyes. And the oxygen, I think there's a piece of it where it's like the oxygen helps you digest food, the movement helps you digest food, all of that good stuff. So next I move on to YouTube and making sure that I have some videos in mind for YouTube. So I scheduled that out on my calendar of the days that I will be recording those videos. And so I hope to have a more stronger presence in YouTube and on Instagram this year as well. So those are kind of my top of mind goals, and that's why I have that there listed on the sheet as well. And then under that I have, what my CEO tasks are, just to make sure that I'm keeping up with everything. And one of the changes that I'd like to do this year is to change the day and time of when I'm delivering YouTube videos and my newsletter. So that's been a focus of mine this year as well. And if you were to ask me kind of like what my number one business advice is, it's this: just to get started. Don't wait for X, Y, and Z to happen. Just get started today. Life is short, as we all know, and it just, every time I think about like, oh, I have to do X, Y, and Z, or oh, I have to do, and I just tell myself, like, start with the easiest thing that you need to do and use that momentum to move forward to the next task and to the next hardest task. So if you have any kind of like question in terms of how I keep myself going, especially when it becomes hard personally. It's like I just have to be my own best advocate and to encourage myself on a daily basis to just start with the easiest thing and just to get started. I don't have to wait for X, Y, and Z to happen in order for me to start. So I just wanted to kind of like impart that to you guys today. I definitely like thank you guys so much for being here and for following along in my entrepreneurial journey. It has been a pleasure. I do plan on continuing to do these planning videos, and if you like them, let me know if there's anything else that you are wondering about or if you have any questions. Make sure to join my newsletter so you are the first to know of new YouTube videos. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next one.